In today's episode, I'm going to share with you what are 6 things that I believe you should keep in silence. You should keep for yourself so that you can move in silence in life. I think that this is very important, especially nowadays, with social media, everything that's going on. So if you want to know what these 6 things are, well, stay tuned and watch. Alexandra Villarroel Abrego, and I welcome you to another episode of AlexandraTV. Now, today's episode is all about the 6 things that you should keep a secret, that you should, keep as your secret garden in your life. I think that nowadays, everything is shared, everything is overshared. So maybe, by watching this video, you could consider, right, to keep these things, for yourself in your little secret garden. Because I think nowadays, again, way too much is shared. Now, before we get started with these 6 things, I invite you to go and download your free A.V.A pyramid. Now, the A.V.A pyramid is the 9 levels of personal and professional development. You can find a link in the description below this video. You'll be able to download it for free so that you know where you're at on your growth journey, right? On your growth and personal development journey. So you can go and do that now. All right, so without any further ado, let's get started with the first thing that you should keep a secret. And I'm pretty sure you've already heard about this one, right? It's your relationships. Now, there's 2 things when it comes to this. First of all, it's your past relationships. When you're with a new partner, you shouldn't be talking about your past relationships, about, oh, he did this to me and then this happened and I can't, you shouldn't be talking about that. Why? Because now you're telling this new person that you're seeing what triggers you. You're telling this new person that you're seeing what you're going to tolerate in a relationship. You're basically teaching them how they can treat you, basically, right? By telling them how your past relationships went and how they ended. So already when it's a new relationship, the past is the past. And whatever happened with your exes should keep, you should keep for yourself in your secret garden, in your memories. It should not be in the present. But I'm also talking about relationships in social media. Now, of course, make sure you understand this. It doesn't mean that your relationship should be a secret. It doesn't mean that no one in your life knows that you're in a relationship and no one in your partner's life knows that you're in a relationship. Now, if that's the case, that's a problem. Your partner's hiding you and that's not good. What I'm talking about is with strangers. Would you go into, I don't know, a spa or a place and just go and tell people about your relationship? You're at a spa and then you're sitting with other couples and you start telling all of the details. You start just sharing everything about your relationship and how the other day he did this and did that. You wouldn't do that. But a lot of people do that on social media and they share that with the entire world, with strangers, right? So why would you do that? You should keep some things for yourself, because now all of a sudden what happens is that there's all kinds of energies that are interacting with your couple, right? There's all kinds of energies that are, being part of your relationship now. Now all of a sudden it's not only 2 people, it's a lot of other people involved. So you don't want that. So keep your love life for you. The second thing that you should keep for yourself is how much money you make and your possessions. Again, we live in a world where people love to share that, right? They love to share like how much money they made this month and the next month and so on. And I think sometimes it's a little bit too much, right? It's, again, would you walk, tomorrow into a restaurant, everyone's sitting minding their own business and you just scream, hey, by the way, last month I made this amount of money. This week I made it. No, because people strangers, right? But you're doing that on social media, again, with strangers. Keep this for yourself. Keep this for the people in your life, the people that you trust. You shouldn't be sharing that with the entire world. Again, these are just my opinion. You choose to do whatever you wish, but I think that should be a part of moving in silence. The third thing that you should keep, in silence and for yourself is your projects. The projects that you're working on, that you still haven't launched, that are coming up maybe in a few months, in a few years. Keep that in silence. And of course, you can tell your team, you can tell the people around you, but not strangers. When a woman gets pregnant, very often, not always, but very often, she's going to keep it, only for her circle, her husband or, her friends, family. She's going to tell these people, but she's not going to tell, let's say, on social media. She's not going to wait like a few weeks, a few months. Why? Because it's so sacred, it's so important that you want to keep it for yourself. You want to preserve it, you want to let it grow, and then you want to share it with the world. And I think it's the same thing when it comes to a project, you know? It's something that you're growing inside of you. It's something that you're about to give birth to. So keep it for yourself, because again, you don't know the type of energies that are out there that are going to interact with this, right? So you want to, again, it's a part of moving in silence. Share it with the people around you, but not with the entire world. The next thing that you should keep in silence, and this one is just a very, I guess, obvious and logical one, but again, a lot of people don't do it. It's your location. Keep your location for yourself. When you're somewhere, and let's say you're at a restaurant that you love, or you're having a beautiful experience and you want to do a story and you want to tag the place, do it, but do it after, once you're gone. You know, do it a day after, a few hours after, the week after, or maybe a few months after. I never share my location on the spot. You know, when I put a story and there's a location, it means I'm long gone. I'm no longer there. So I think that this is just a very logical thing that, you know, it's about your security at the end of the day. And you don't want just the world of internet to trace back where you are at all times and where you've been on September 5th, 2005. And, you know, you don't want that. So try to, if you want to share again, do it after, but never share your current location. The fifth thing that you should keep a secret, if I can say it like that, it kind of just keep for yourself, is when you do good, right? When you do like charity or things like that. I think that, again, today we live in a world where people are in search of constant validation, and they're just chasing the likes and the comments and the follows. And therefore, when they do something that's good, they make sure to like do a lot of videos about it and to talk a lot about it so that people can be like, oh, wow, you're such a good person, you're so good. But I think that that makes it lose its sincerity and its integrity in a way. Because if you're really doing something for the heart, you're not looking to get this external validation. You're doing it for the person, the people, the organization that you're doing it for, right? So I think that when you do something that's good, when you do some charity, you know, when you give, don't publicize it, you know, don't make it a circus, you know, just keep that for yourself, knowing that at the end of the day, the universe will reward you. That's just the rule of karma, the law of karma in the universe. So you don't need this immediate reward of likes and comments and all of that. And last, but definitely not least, is try to figure out what is sacred in your life. What are the things that in your life for you are sacred? And keep those things for yourself. Those things should be in your sacred garden. Is it your relationship with your partner? Is it your relationship, you know, with your kids, let's say, and how they're growing up and, you know, little things that they do? Is it a space in your home that to you is sacred? What is sacred for you? And keep it for yourself. Everyone should have a little secret garden. That should be something that everyone has. And nowadays, people don't have a secret garden. Everything is shared to the public. Basically, people are given their souls for likes and comments. And I think it's healthy to have something that are just for you. I think, again, this is all my opinion. So if you agree with all the things I said in today's episode, well, let me know in the comment section, and let me know what are your sacred things in your life that you keep for yourself, that you keep a secret. Let me know. I would love to read from you. Also, if you like this video, don't forget to like it. Don't forget to share with all of your friends. And of course, to subscribe for new episodes every week here on Alexandra TV. So that is it for today, and I will see you very soon.